Hello. Now we have just the case here. I'm running Debian 4K testing, and so Trixie is the new stable, and on Trixie we don't get that much upgrades anymore. So I run 4K for long-term tests, and there I get every day new upgrades between 20 or 30 or up to 60 packages that are ready to upgrade. So, and I have created an alias where I do the update and upgrade automatically, and then I use the apt -download only command, and afterwards I pack tar archive with the downloaded packages, and this is what we see here: 4K up, and then the timestamp, and then the .tar. So on my host machine I do this full automatically, and in this case here it's just a simple alias that is packing into a tar archive. So with each day I have more tar archives here, and then I have a 4K up -concatenate archive, and if I check the new tar archives for packages that I don't want to have in there, then I can add them or append them to the concatenate archive for each month. So, and this is what I want to show, what is possible with a for loop. And normally you can do it with a normal command manually. So I would do execute sudo tar --concatenate, and then give the first archive, the target archive, where to append the other archive, and then in this case here it's a variable with which I work, and so I just append another archive to the first archive, and this I run with a for loop for each 4K up timestamp .tar archive he is finding in my home directory here. So this is a virtual machine. This is a specific case, just to show you what is possible, and so I don't execute this manually for each tar archive to append, because also I have to remove the tar archive afterwards, and so it's much more faster and easier with a for loop. And the main parts of a for loop, just for the example, is for, do, done. Yeah, for e or I, the in, and then execute before. So he is just listing all 4K up _2 *tar. And for each round in the for loop, he sets the variable I to one of the archives he found here. So if then he executes do, he executes the whole command before at the end the done is set. So so he executes sudo tar concatenate and then the main concatenate archive, and in the variable he sets in each round the specific name of these archives here, of the 3.1. Afterwards he is removing the same if it is successfully added to the concatenate archive. Okay, this is in detail explained. So let's execute this, and then you will see that the size of the concatenate archive will change 507 in this moment, and afterwards around about 60 megabytes will be higher here. And so let's do it. Okay. Okay, I forgot the sudo, so we have to check this manually. Yes, yes, please remove it. And now you see, that's it. And then execute the listing. And now you see we have only the concatenate archives, the other are removed, and the size is now 563 megabytes. So this shows me everything was working fine, and we have done it. So also here, this is Forky first upgrade. This is just archive from the first upgrade after I changed the Trixie repository, or in the sources lost the Trixie entry to Forky, and so I let this different. So just to explain how why I do this, it's just the case I want to get all Debian packages from the Forky branch in tar archives, because if I want to use an older virtual machine, for example, which is Trixie, I then can just unpack all the deb packages that are needed for the upgrade, and I can also very fast and easily upgrade an older virtual machine to the new Forky testing branch. So this is just the case because I run many machines, and also I have all the packages downloaded for Trixie, so I don't need that much network downloads. And also in my case, because my network is not so fast, it's faster when I have, for example, through 2000 gigabyte 2000 megabyte packages to download. I just unpack them or from the archives, and then I unpack this to /var cage up archives, and then I run the upgrade, and it's much faster. So just explained in the detail. That's it, and normally it's done in a minute. In this case, I explain this more detailed. So if I want, I can also just change my alias and directly append the new packages to the concatenate archive. Maybe I do it in the future, but it's interesting. This is a special case just to show how to use the -- concatenate argument for the tar command. And also I can show you alias u, and here you see this is my alias. It's not a script, it's just an alias, so it's also possible you don't need to write a script for all stuff. Sometimes it's enough to write a simple alias command, and then f is just my system listing, this one, okay, and then apt up is just my other alias for sudo apt update, and if successful, then upgrade with download only. Then I list all the Debian packages in varcage apt archives to have an overview which packages will be added in the new archive. And then I just execute sudo tar create forky up with timestamp .tar archive, and and insert there all available packages in varchage opt archives. If successful, then he executes sudo apt upgrade. I also could insert here the -y to do it automatically, but sometimes I like in this moment to apply. Is apply the right word? To type enter, to type return, to execute the real upgrade then. So I also have the exact view, is everything fine. And then afterwards I execute the sudo apt auto purge to remove all unneeded packages, so the system is all the time very clean. And afterwards clean the varchage apt archives cache directory. So for the next upgrade, he is only adding the new packages to the archive and not the older ones. And then just echo successful, and so I see everything was running successful. This is just a simple alias. I also have an alias full. In this case, it's a full upgrade. This is just a difference here, because I just had it today that the normal upgrade was not enough, because he was wanted to upgrade GNOME Control Center and in this case he had to remove an older dependency to make possible that the new GNOME's Control Center is upgrading. So in this case I had to run full upgrade. So this is why I have also this alias. But per default I run just the normal upgrade. Normally the full upgrade is only needed when you make when you execute the great release change. So for example, you want to upgrade from Trixie to Forky, or you wanted to upgrade from Bookworm to Trixie. Then you execute first the normal sudo apt upgrade, and then when you change the sources list, you also execute the upgrade, and only in the second step you execute the sudo apt full upgrade, because then in this case he is also removing older dependencies that are in conflict with the new packages. And this is why it's better to do the full upgrade not in the automatic process but in the second step manually, and this is why I run per default only the upgrade command. And when I see he shows I only can upgrade these packages, and I also wanted to upgrade this, but I can't do this because it's only the simple upgrade, then I know, okay, let's execute the normal upgrade, and afterwards we do the full upgrade in this case. So yeah, just explained in this way. Okay, I think that's it. This is very detailed about Debian and apt and so on. So it's for more experienced users or users that want to go more into the depth of the system. Stay tuned and never stop learning.